Alright guys, your eyes don't deceive you. I'm standing up on a Monday. What the F is going on? So I'm standing up for this video, guys, so you know that means I'm going to be bringing the attitude. So today I want to talk about why I started doing YouTube videos, why I first started promoting electronic cigarettes, and why I keep doing it to this day. Now, as all of the really advanced sub-ohm vaping, high-tech RDAs, MEC mods become more and more fashionable, I'm constantly getting more and more pressured and requested to do a lot of those videos. I'm going to explain to you guys today, in light of the fact that we are going to be doing our first MEC mod and rebuildable video and coil winding demonstration tomorrow, I wanted to talk today about why there aren't going to be a lot of those coming up and why that will sort of be an anomaly. Why I don't personally find it important that I start showing people how to wind coil, how to do sub-ohm vaping, all of that stuff. Besides the fact that I feel like there are plenty of people doing that if you want to go find out. But the main reason is I don't feel like it's helping anybody get off cigarettes. And that is what started me doing this, and that's what keeps me doing this. If you guys want to understand where my real personal inner motivation comes from, you don't have to look any farther than these comments. Now, it may be great teaching somebody how to wrap a 0.4 ohm coil, but I gotta tell you guys, it really pales in comparison to the rush I get off of helping save somebody's life by getting them off the fucking cancer sticks and onto vaping. And I don't give a shit if they do that with a $20 Ego Twist battery with a $5 EVOD tank, or whether they do that with a $250 Provari starter kit. My job is and always has been to be a glorified cheerleader to help people get off cigarettes. That's really all I've ever done. I've never been the most technical reviewer. I've never had the 30-minute long videos where I broke everything down and showed you every piece and its minutia and minute detail. That's not what I've done, and that's not what I have message after message, thousands and thousands of messages thanking me for. What I have thousands of messages thanking me for is helping people get off cigarettes, for inspiring people, for giving people hope. And if that means dancing and singing and throwing my mods around, whoo, with the Provari, I'm willing to do that to help people get inspired, get hopeful. I feel like if you put a smile on somebody's face, you're going to have a lot better chance of getting that person to accomplish their goal than just being negative and knocking the alternatives. Rather than putting down smoking or being negative about the effects of that, I simply try to put the positive spin on how great vaping is, and I try to inspire and encourage people to want to vape. I don't even bother talking about why they should quit smoking. I just talk about how awesome it is, and in the end, they'd rather give up the cigarettes to try some vaping because the shit is so much fun and the community's so awesome. But I know where my niche is. I know where I need to stay. I'm right at the bridge where everybody coming over from cigarettes to vaping. And then I'm giving them that hand that they need. I'm giving them that inspiration. I'm saying, hey, come on, you can make it. You're halfway across the bridge. Look, it's not that tough. It's not that costly. It's fun. You can make it. You should be running here. And really, my philosophy has always been, I don't care if somebody asks me if the new EVOD starter kit for $39.99 is what they heard is great and they're thinking of getting it. I'm going to tell them, hell yeah, those little EVOD tanks vape great. That shit will work for you. Do it. If they tell me they want to spend $200 and they think the Provari is this shit and they've been saving up for a month and a half and they're about to order it, I'm going to tell them, you're going to fucking love it. Because I love mine. I vape on it all the goddamn time. But I don't care if it's a $20 Ego Twist or a $200 Provari. All that shit works a hell of a lot better than the e-cig I started with that got me off cigarettes. So I know it can all work for them. So my job is to encourage them and make them believe it can work and that they can do it. If they believe it, they're 99% of the way there already. Now, electronic cigarettes simply became the vehicle by which I did it. Now, I tried the patch, I tried the gum, I tried all the other alternatives, and I can tell you I was never on videos singing and dancing with a fucking patch on my arm, all saying, look guys, this shit's awesome, patch it up. No, they didn't do it for me. They didn't inspire me, and obviously didn't inspire me to inspire other people, but electronic cigarettes did. And I don't mind doing an occasional. I'm sure I'll get an Ithaca. I've got a K-Fun light coming. We'll do some of those popular mods, but they are going to be few and far between. Now here's a comment I will touch on towards the end of this video because this is the question at hand. Take a look. And my honest answer to you is fuck no. I ain't ever going to be where they're at. When you come across that bridge, you make that and you accomplish your goal of quitting cigarettes. Now, a lot of people who get into vaping, they want to move on. They want to get into hobby vaping. They want to get into more expensive, more complicated, roll their own coils, mix their own e-juice, all of that DIY bullshit. Well, you got the guys right up the road. You named them. Great reviewers. What do you need me up there for? But I got to tell you guys, you're more than welcome to go up the road. But I ain't going with you. I'm going to stay right fucking here, and I'm going to keep helping the people get across. My loyalty lies to the smokers. Honestly, I smoked for 20 years. If I got off cigarettes, I know they can get off cigarettes, and my story can inspire them to do it. I haven't vaped for 20 years. I don't have the loyalty to help vapors advance their vaping careers as much as I do to smokers and helping them get off cigarettes. Once you're on vaping, your life's saved. I feel like you're already in the fucking lifeboat. You don't need me that much anymore. I got to keep pulling the people in who are over on the side. So for anybody who feels like you have to move on to doing your rebuildables, your sub-ohm vaping, all of that stuff, you got your guys right up there you can go to, and you can always come back and visit or watch a Friday night video on occasion, whatever. But like I said, that's less important to me than it is that I'm here where I need to be to keep inspiring smokers by the thousands and tens of thousands this year to get off those fucking cancer sticks. So I do love all of my subscribers, but I know a lot of you guys who've been watching me for 6 months or a year, you're ready to move on and you want me to move on with you. But I'm just telling you right now, I ain't going to be able to move on with you. I've got a job to do and a role to play right where I'm at, doing the same thing I've been doing for 4 years now, which is getting smokers over to electronic cigarettes. I'm sure we need people like the Grim Greens and the P. Boussards to help the advanced vapors with the real technical shit, but you also need your indoor smokers right here with the basics, helping the smokers understand what it's about and making the simplest, easiest, least expensive transition they can possibly make. Once they get into vaping, they can do whatever the fuck they want, spend all the money they want, get into rebuildables, get into variable wattage, variable voltage, whatever the hell they want. All I care about is that they get here. Alright, well in light of that, I have to announce that tomorrow will be our first rebuildable and mechanical mod review. So we are going to be winding coils tomorrow on probably what will end up being an extra long review from down at the local shop Vapors. Alright my little vape heads, that does it for this miscellaneous Monday video. I'm going to send you out with a few more viewer comments as we leave, and then make sure you guys tune in tomorrow as we do our Tuesday topic covering rebuildables and sub-ohm vaping. We winding coils tomorrow, people. Alright, so if you got inspired to get off cigarettes watching my channel, back me up, people! Put that shit down in the comments below. Let them know. That's what counts. That's what's important.